ask was actually going back to my question from earlier. I forgot to ask you
Mhm.
about the refinement. Um, I don't think you mentioned that in the class, but in the newsletter and on the website, it says that one of the things that it does is it deepens the effects of the different colored healers blends.
Right.
I don't, what does that mean? Like you use the color healers first and then you're using refinement, or what's?
No, they don't have to be necessarily at the same time, but like the more that you use that refinement, you could use it like before, after, but like the more that that has been done, your body will, because when you're using the colored healers like green healer, blue healer, whatever,
Mhm.
you're getting an effect, but what that's also doing is it's stimulating the body's production of those colors. So it's not just that you're putting blue on, you're stimulating blue in the body.
Mhm.
And so at some point, you're stimulating resonance in the body, which means that your body starts to become less reactive to things in the environment. And your body also can cause things in the environment to shift, right? And part of how you're able to do that is um, the colored pranas. And so the colors are tied more to the immune system than anything. Even
Mhm.
when you're treating different health issues, they're hitting more of the immune system than anything else. Even if you're treating something neurologically, there's still an immune component to it. And so the more that the arms and legs are cleaned up, how we talk about like
Mm.
refining the energy body, when the energy body is grosser, like lower vibration, it's not just like, oh, the colors in the body are darker. Sometimes there's not a lot of colored pranas. It's like more like white. It's just white, which contains all the other colors, but there's not like
Mhm.
big dominant colors. And so the more that the energy body gets refined, the more that your body is able to heal, and the more that your body is able to diminish the effects of things going on in the environment or things that happen to your body. It gets more refined. It transmutes things better. It transfigures things in the body much better. And so the key to any sort of transmutation is the arms and the legs. Like if you open up the arms and legs, there's a kind of flow that moves through the body that allows the colors to do more of what they're going to do, and it allows for more production of those colors. When the body is not refined and the arms are really congested, um, if you look at a person and they don't have a lot of different colors in them. It's just like this, like kind of dirty white, like it's like almost looks grayish, and it just means the energy body's not as refined. That's all it
Mhm.
means. It's not bad. It's just not good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, and that actually brings me back to, if I'm correct, I think in one of the classes, I think it was the earlier version, not the 2.0, but I can't remember which one. We actually worked with the mugwort before we worked the colors with each one of the processes. I think so, to
It
open.
was probably the foundation for
Yeah,
mystical. Yeah,
that one.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
can't remember which version though, but now that I think about it, that's what we did
yeah, yeah,
with the mugwort, which is the
yeah,
same idea.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
So then, so basically you don't have to work with them with the refinement and the color healers together.
No, doesn't have to be like in the same session. You could just be
Okay.
working it in general. Because even if you didn't work with the colored healers, it would start, and you just were working refinement, it would start refining the energy body where your body started producing the colors. Wouldn't do it as fast, but it would still do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then since we're talking about colors, you would the process for the colors, you would do like what, once a week or so, once every other week? Like I try to be somewhat consistent.
You could do it more often, like, but I would say like work it into like your schedule of doing things. Like,
Yeah,
I would make it like maybe once a week, if you
yeah.
have other things that you got going on, but I sometimes I don't even do it once a week, but like when I do it kind of intensely for like a couple of days, and then I won't do it for like a 3 or 4 weeks.
Okay.
Like I'm doing
Yeah.
that with a couple of different things right now. And there are some things to do on a daily basis, and then there's some things where you do it for a little while and then you let it kind of process and integrate. And
Hmm.
the colors, I would say, unless you're treating some health issue that you were trying to address that way, um, I would do it from time to time, kind of intensely, and then let it go
Hmm.
for a little bit, and then start doing some other things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah, I really like that process. And each time if I feel like something a little bit off, I'm like, oh, let's go
Oh
definitely go
yeah,
back to that.
I'm right
Yeah.
there with you. Yeah, I'm right there
Hmm.
with you.
And now that we have so many different oils, different classes, different processes, if it's like so many things that I need to like every day. I'm like, okay, what am I doing today? So yeah. So thank you for that.
Yeah, so
And then just a follow up